morning, Drive Time. Welcome back. Today we are gifted with the presence of a friend, a brother in arms, so to speak. And while Phil Fischler is he's a husband, he's a father, he is a business owner. Honestly, one of the things that I really admire Phil for is his willingness to pour into the church, and not just the church he attends, but the church, the greater church. He's out there helping pour into those around him, regardless of church. You know, another church is in competition. It's family. So I've always respected that about how you go through your day, Phil, and from that standpoint, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to pour into us. So we were talking recently, and it's interesting because you brought up this concept of kind of the normal in-passing conversation that we have with our friends, with our acquaintances, when we just happen to bump into somebody. And your response to that, and how you like to, I guess, put a spin on that, I found really intriguing. So, if you will, like, give me your take on that in passing conversation.
Happy to, yeah. Appreciate the kind words, David. You know, we all experience that conversation probably, thousands of times a year. We run into each other on the back porch or in business or at church. And it goes like this, how you doing? Is everybody good? Everybody happy? Everybody busy? Yeah, we need to get together when all this blows over. See you later. Well, I have no idea really what's going on. We didn't really communicate. It was totally at the surface. And unfortunately, that is way too common. But with your close network of brothers, there's a great opportunity to kind of dig a little deeper. And one question that I found that is really effective at that, and again, this is probably not with everybody, but this is with you guys that you're closer to, is just ask them, hey, what's the best thing that happened to you this week? And as simple as that is, if they're listening and they're in a setting where you can talk, it really kind of stops people in their tracks. And it kind of forces both of you to kind of slow down a little bit and think about, what did happen to me this week? What should I be more grateful about? And it instantly kind of takes your conversation to a different level. And it also does a couple of things for your relationship. It helps remind whoever you're talking to that, you got their back. You're sincerely interested in them. And you want to kind of stay posted on what's going on in their life. And it also kind of inspires, a little bit of gratitude. And gosh, in the times we find ourselves in where there's more negativity than any of us want, people are at each other's throat, what a great way to kind of focus a little bit on the positive and take a time out and think about those things that we want to be grateful for. And it gives you an opportunity to kind of do something about it too. I know when my buddies have asked me this question, I'll think about it and I'll be reminded of some great thing, and that'll inspire me to want to go do something about that. I'm thankful about this. I'm going to go do that. And all that came from kind of one simple question that you can put in your buddy's lap when you're talking to them, just to kind of, avoid some of that superficial talk and communicate at a deeper level.
Well, that's good. And it is different because, as you're talking, again, I'm just playing all these conversations through my head. And it's like, how many times you see someone, it's like, oh, hey, you good? Yeah, man, just really busy. And, you end up cutting out all the good parts, and all they know about you is that you're busy. Even if you're busy with great things, they don't even know what those great things are. You're just busy. So that's pretty cool, and I have to imagine that's going to affect the way we go through our week, because if we're looking to ask someone that question, we're probably going to take stock of those really cool things that happen to us through the week, which helps us be a little more grateful. But you had also talked about kind of another side of this, where in those conversations or times that you're around people that you interact with frequently, an opportunity to give I guess an unexpected compliment, but one that is more than just like, "Hey, good job." So tell me about that.
That's a great one too. It's like the airport. They say when you see something, say something. And what a great opportunity when you're with your guys, and you all know this about, you think about your guys that you're tightest with. You could probably rattle off right now, what are the things that they do best? What are the things that they do just naturally that they're really good at, that just come natural to them? Well, many times those guys don't even know that because it's just what they do, right? But I've found what a great way to, one, deepen your relationship with them, build them up, and also, heck, learn some new things, is when you see a guy that's really gifted at something, just take a minute and tell him that. Michael, you are really, really good at this thing. Probably one of the best people I know. How'd you get so good? How'd you learn to do that? Well, I wish I was better at that. And I just want to, compliment you on that and encourage you. We don't get a lot of that in the world today, but with your close brothers, your close friends, man, it can be powerful. It can be really powerful. And it lets you know that, it lets them know, hey, you're paying attention to them, that you see the good in them, and that you appreciate and respect them enough to say it. And many times in our lives, with all the distractions, we just don't take the time to say it. But I would just encourage you and all the folks that are watching your program here to, you see something in your guys, just say it to them. Tell them how good they are. Tell them you appreciate it.
Well, and that's an interesting way to frame it up, because, I think some of us do forget. We don't realize, like, someone who's operating in their natural giftings and their natural talents, maybe they only focus, and I think we tend to focus on, these are the areas I struggle on. I'm not good at managing my calendar or my time, or I'm not a creative person. But we forget all the things that we're strong about. And I think the world wants to remind us of the things that we're not good at. So to have someone come along and be like, hey, that you do that every day. Like when I struggle in this area, you're the guy I come to be able to encourage them in that. Because to them, if it is, again, a natural talent or a natural aptitude towards something, just a God-given skill, I don't really think much about it. Like, it's no skin off my back to do that. So
Right on.
that's a really interesting way to frame up a genuine compliment.
Absolutely. Easy, it's free, it makes an impact, and it sticks with people. And with your closest guys, why would you not want to do that?
That's good. That's good. And it continues to add depth to the relationship that you already have established.
No doubt. No doubt.
So, all right, Phil, well, let me ask you this, because we are in the business of trying to help men improve, and kind of the spoken idea of Drive Time is just getting 1% better every week. With each topic that we present, we just want to get a little bit better and grow into a little bit more of who God has, us meant to be. So with that in mind, what's our takeaway this week? What is the thing that I can do when I get up from this video and walk out and face the world? What's the step I can take that's really going to guide me down this path?
Man, I'd be doing two things this week. I would talk to your closest friends and I'd ask them what's the best thing that happened to them this week, and see where that takes you. And then I would, secondly, have the courage to compliment those guys on the things that they do well. It will reflect confidence on your part, and it will absolutely strengthen your relationship with them.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Phil, thank you again for being willing to take some time to talk to us this morning. And, again, thanks for pouring into all of us, and making it a priority to help other guys grow.
Congrats on this program, man. It's really inspiring what you guys are doing, and I'm happy to be a small part of it. Thanks for the chance to be here.
Yeah, the blessing is ours, Phil. Gentlemen, have a great week, and we will see you back next Monday.